I'm going to get you to guess the money for how much they sold for.
Price is Right?
Yeah, well, Price is Right rules. Paul, what's your guess?
5.8.
5.8.
$1, Bob.
So Greg Price is righted you. What a scumbag. He's going to be a fucking train wreck.
Welcome to the Gray Area. My name's Greg. That's Ray, and Paul's behind the camera.
Woo.
And we are here to drink beer and talk about sports.
Let's get after it. Not a bad one.
Might have been our best one.
Yeah, that's not a bad one at all.
It almost sounded a little stuttered, at least on my side. It was just me, probably.
All right, Greg, get it started.
We're going to start off with the dumbest thing I saw on the internet last week.
Oh, good.
This is a world record about ping pong balls. And I figured this was sports appropriate because ping pong is a sport. Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy named David Rush achieved this Guinness World Record at the Guinness World Record headquarters in London in June of this past year, or this year rather. He bounced ping pong balls off a wall with his mouth. So it's the most balls bounced off a wall with his mouth in 30 seconds.
Okay.
And I'm going to make you watch this.
I'm in.
Let's go.
Acting like I'm at gunpoint. Play the video. Oh. Oh.
This is the entire record.
That's honestly impressive. He's got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Slow-mo zoom in.
He's been training for more balls in his mouth for his entire life.
Look at the technique.
There's another video after this of him kind of talking about it a little bit, so we'll watch
Oh,
it
thank
again.
God he can
Watch it
break
again.
down his training.
Yeah. He got 47. 47.
He was so high.
Get to the next one so we can talk about it. Then I'll tell you a little bit more about this guy. It's so funny.
I just want to make sure I got it.
Send
Be
it.
good.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Why do you have to put it in his mouth that way?
No, it was very sensual.
I can spit a ping pong ball. I can catch it in my mouth. Let me practice for this record. Turns out it's way harder than I expected. I had to clean the floors of my house because the balls kept falling on it so often. I was like, I can't stop every time and go wash the balls off. So I had to clean, disinfect the floor. My wife loved it.
Otherwise, my house is disgusting.
Yeah, it's just that one corner of his house is clean and everything else is gross.
Yes.
God, I can't handle the come on.
This is the clean corner of the house.
Yeah, right. This is his training room. So this dude is a serial record breaker. He already held over 180 titles before this accomplishment.
Okay.
In 2021, he claimed 52 titles in 52 weeks.
Jesus.
Most of his accomplishments or his records seem to be like longest time balancing something on his forehead while doing something else.
Okay.
So a couple examples are like longest time to balance a hula hoop on his head while swimming.
Like actually swimming or like
He's like treading water. Yeah.
Either way, that's insane. Who even thinks about that?
Furthest distance walked balancing a lawnmower on his chin.
Like a full lawnmower?
Yes.
How's that even possible?
I don't know.
So this is one of those guys that like just when he's at a table, he's just bored and he's just like trying to bounce quarters and shit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. And the fastest mile run with a pool cue balanced on his finger.
I want to know what those numbers are.
I didn't get the numbers, but yeah, this was
Next episode is just this guy.
Just
this just popped up
2
on
hours.
Yeah, this just popped up on my feed, and I was like, no way. So
Dude, I wonder if he's like getting money off of this or if he's just in it for the love of the game.
Well,
Because it sounds like I don't think there's a lot of money in balancing lawnmowers on your face
or pool cues on your fingers.
Pool cues on your
Here,
fingers.
I have one takeaway, and not to take away from this guy's
but
accomplishments,
it is in fact a takeaway.
yeah, I feel like it's kind of cheating to say you hold records for something that no one else has even thought of or tried.
People do this all the time, though.
I know,
Yeah,
but how can you say you hold 200 world records when you
I don't know.
nobody else set the record? So how can you?
To be fair, he at least came up with the world record for the most world records thought of.
Maybe.
But it puts it on the map at least. So then if it's there, somebody else can be like, oh, dude,
Fair
this
enough.
guy's a chump. I can beat him. And then they battle
I like
back
running.
and forth
I like
for
bull
years.
cues.
Yeah. Then they battle back and forth for years, and it brings attention to Guinness World Records.
So next episode, are we just gonna watch all this guy's records?
I would honestly look. I really want to see that lawnmower one because I don't understand how
I
that's
couldn't
possible.
find the video. I didn't dig very hard on it, but I couldn't find the video of it. I did see some like of him swimming. They're just photos.
With the hula hoop.
Yeah, and it was
Like a seal.
Yeah, he was just
Really
treading
quick,
water.
I just want to show the people the freeze frame of the video. Just because it's, I haven't, like, I popped back to you guys. I just want to show them really quick.
Oh, just this
Just
guy's
the
face.
determination on his
Oh,
face.
Thing
yeah.
that we're looking at right
Oh, you
now.
have to
Yes,
focus.
You guys see it, but they,
Yeah.
they do now.
Yeah, pull it up.
Yeah, he's got the eye of the tiger.
The eye of the Pong ball.
What's his shirt say?
It says
Rush.
his name.
It says Record Breaker Rush.
It's his own branding. I'm telling you, he's selling merch. There's always money. They're always in it for the money.
Oh gosh. He traveled all the way to London for a 30-second act. I wonder how many times it took him to get it. Like, do you get to retry if you mess it up?
I don't know. I guess you can do it as many times as you want until you break it.
I know
Yeah,
the dude
the
perfect
judges walked
guys.
in and it was just like, okay, we heard your shtick, and you get one shot. Go.
I've seen the Dude Perfect dudes. You know, the YouTube channel.
Mhm.
They do a bunch of world record stuff too.
Yeah.
I watched one where they walked on Legos. It was the furthest Lego walk ever.
That sounds miserable.
It was like 50 yards
were they-
barefoot.
Yeah, I mean that's just torture. That's
pretty impressive.
I guess. Their trick shots are cool, but that's literally just torture.
I don't know. They've done other ones, but yeah, there you go. That's David Rush, everybody.
That's that's balls in mouth rush, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. Wait, was it one ball the whole time?
One ball the whole
Because
time.
the first time it was moving so fast, it looked like there was two, and I thought he was juggling.
That'd be
Yeah.
insane.
No, I agree. I thought it was two. Yes.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean that
That's
makes
his
it more
next world
impressive,
record
yeah.
right there. Two.
Two.
balls.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. This is from Bleacher Report on their Instagram, and I had to show you this, but instead of sending it to you, I figured we'd just talk about it.
Fair enough.
They did a real life Key and Peele skit, best names in college football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we just pulled up their. Yep, we just pulled up their Instagram post. Go ahead and send it, Paul.
All right. We got the first one.
Dude person, Central Arkansas. Mobility.
Mobility is insane, and these are real.
These are real people. General Booty.
Oh, you're just setting that guy up for like a lifetime of porn work. He's lucky he made it into football because that was it.
Major Burns.
That's just cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
King
King
Large. He looks like a King Large too. Tiger Shanks.
Squirrel White. That's my favorite so far. That's incredible.
Memorable factor.
And he has like the most forgettable face I've ever seen too. It's like he came out and they were like, we got to name him something crazy.
Cue the generic white man.
Yeah, right.
Memorable factor.
We got to name him something crazy or no one's going to remember this guy's name.
That's it. Right there.
Which one was your favorite?
Oh, I don't know.
Memorable,
Memorable factor is pretty good.
Memorable.
Let's go back through them reverse,
Yeah, one
Paul.
second.
I got to make a decision here. The Squirrel White.
I'm a big Squirrel White
That
fan.
one's good. Tiger Shanks.
King Large just sounds like a rapper name.
Major Burns.
That's just a cool name. I don't think that's
Yep.
like
Well, it did say best names.
true. General Booty is outrageous. That has to be made up.
Mobility. That one
that one's funny.
might be my favorite.
That one's funny.
And dude person.
I gotta be honest. I forgot about Dude Person.
I think he takes the cake. I think this is him.
He takes the gray area. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Dude Person
Two thumbs up
for Dude Person. Congratulations, Central Arkansas. That might be the highlight of your season.
That's it. That's literally it. I had to do that.
I enjoyed it.
I'm done.
All right. So for my segment, we're gonna play a little game
Uh-oh.
with you guys.
Uh-oh.
So I have the 10 most expensive sports memorabilia items ever sold at auction.
Something's golf related.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to get you to guess the money for how much that they sold for.
Price is right.
Yeah, well, Price is Right rules?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go Price is Right rules. All right.
Dang it, Paul.
So what I'll do is I'll give you the item.
Okay.
Then you guys got to tell me what it sold for. And if it's something I think needs a little more explaining, because there's a couple of these that I wasn't even sure of who the person was. So we're going to start, and we're starting with the lowest, and we're going to work our way up to the highest. So this first one is the one that sold for the least amount of money. And starting at 10, which is pretty appropriate because we're in St. Louis, is Mark McGwire's 70th home run ball in 1998. How much do you think that sold for?
It's $2.8 million.
You go 2.8?
Yeah.
Paul, what are you thinking?
I was thinking way lower than that. I was thinking like 500.
$500?
Yeah, I don't know why, but
You might have this in the bag,
Yeah, I
brother.
think it does.
I think I actually knew this one. I think I read something that the dude Mark McGwire wanted his ball back, and
He just wouldn't.
yeah, he wouldn't meet the guy. The guy wanted to meet him.
Yeah.
and he wouldn't
because
meet
Mark
him.
wasn't offering him any money.
So the guy kept the
Yeah.
ball. and
What's
sold it for
your
an
actual
outrageous
guess?
amount.
What was yours again?
I said
2.8.
2.8 mil.
3.2.
The answer is $3 million.
Okay.
So you went over. He got it. So that's a
Fair.
point for Greg.
I knew it was I knew it was around 3 million, and I didn't want to go over.
Well,
Also-
we started the lowest, so I was like, oh.
So it can only go
low
higher
ball.
from $3 million.
Unfortunately, I got the ball part right, but the low part wrong.
I've also adjusted for inflation for all of these, so we can
Okay.
know how much money it would be in modern
Oh, cool.
currency. So that was in 98. Adjusted for inflation, that's $5.8 million.
Okay.
Fun fact, the comic creator Todd McFarlane was the person who bought that ball, the guy who made like Spawn and wrote for Spider-Man.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Not so fun fact, the value of the ball has plummeted to around $300,000 since the sale due to the whole steroid
Oh,
scandal
yeah, I'm
and
sure.
people breaking his record. It's the only item on this list that's gone down in value. Moving on to number 9. This is Doc Adams' The Law of Baseball. So let me give you a little, because I didn't know who this was at the beginning either. So Doc Adams started playing baseball in the 1940s, and he helped create the shortstop position and changed the rules of baseball to make more modern standards. So he did things like set how far the bases are apart
Okay.
and stuff like that that made it more modern than how baseball originally was. So his laws that they implemented sold in 2016. You went first last time. Paul, what's your guess?
Give me a second here.
What's the item again?
It is
Just-
Doc Adams' Laws of Baseball,
Laws
so
of
like the
Baseball. Laws of
manuscript.
Got it.
Yeah.
The actual writings.
Yes. So some crazy baseball fans paid a bunch of money for this.
I'm thinking somewhere in like 5.5 mil.
You go 5.5.
Yeah.
Greg, what are you thinking?
3.9.
It is 3.2. You both went
Dang
over.
Fuck.
No points awarded. So that was sold in 2016, and if we adjust for inflation, that is $4.26 million. If we have a tie
And has
like
that gone up in value other than inflation?
I'm not sure how much these items are worth on the market now.
Okay.
It seems like a lot of these things, a lot of them were purchased recently, and I don't think these people have any intent
Okay.
to sell them.
Yeah, I wouldn't either if
Yeah,
I bought
Guesses
something
are
like that.
even over on the inflation part. Like-
Yeah, right. If you're over on both of them, I'm counting it no points. But if somebody's closer to the inflated number, I'll give it to them.
I don't want to do this, but
Appreciate it.
if you gave us the most expensive one, we'd at least have a range, and we could base it off that. But that's not how this works.
No,
so.
it's not what
But
it
that
was
would
to do.
only help you at the beginning because the most expensive one's like insane. So you would have no reference. You know what I mean?
Got it.
All right. 8. James Naismith's The Founding Rules of Basketball. So this is the person who invented basketball. He originally wrote the rules back in 1891.
On a
And this-
napkin at a bar.
No.
The napkin sold for.
So this was sold in 2010. Greg, how much money do you think it was worth?
I'm gonna say 4 million.
$4 million?
I'll knock it down a little bit and go, for my last guess, that is 5.
5? All right. So it sold for $4.3 million. That point goes to Greg again. If we adjust that for inflation from 2010, it is $6.2 million,
I'm close to that when I win.
which half point for Paul. Also, get used to hearing this name because he's on here a bunch.
Okay.
The 7th rated is Babe Ruth's World Series ring and transaction document between the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Together.
Together. Everything was together. So this was sold in 2017. Paul, what's your guess?
5.8.
5.8?
$1, Bob.
$4.32 million. So Greg Price has righted you. What a scumbag. All right.
4.8, you said?
So it was 4.32.
Oh, okay.
But the person who sold this item, it was Charlie Sheen.
Really?
Had the ring and the and the transcript.
I won't do that to you again, Paul. Sorry.
Adjusted value is $5.5 million in
Okay.
today's currency.
Got the adjusted.
And here he is again, a 1928 Babe Ruth, New Jersey Yankees jersey, sold in 2019.
Unsigned.
Unsigned. It's just a jersey. It was the one that was in like the baseball museum.
$4.5 million.
Okay, 4.5.
4.7.
4.7. Paul takes you this time. It's $5.64 million in 2019. Adjusted, that's $6.94 million.
Got you this time, jerk.
All right. And this is probably my second favorite item that's on the list, but this one's pretty cool. So at the fifth, right in the middle, we got Muhammad Ali's Rumble in the Jungle belt, sold in 2022. The Rumble in the Jungle was a heavyweight championship match between George Foreman and Muhammad Ali, where Muhammad Ali won by knockout in the 8th round, and it was held in Africa. It was like a huge deal. So this is like an important championship.
Yeah, that's cool.
So 2022, Paul went first last time, right? No, he went second. You're up.
All right, 1 second. I'm feeling 5.9.
5.9.
This is item number 5, right?
This is item number 5.
I'm going to say 6.9.
It is 6.18 million. Paul takes that one. Don't call it a comeback.
Suck it.
All right,
Well,
and then
I won't.
This was 2022. This is 2022, so the adjusted worth is 6.94.
Okay.
So not too much change there. So now we're in the top 4.
Paul, it's 3-2, and we both got a blank on number 9.
I'll take it.
Number 4, it's Diego Maradona's Hand of God jersey. Are you aware of what that is? It's like
I
one of the
know
most
the
famous
Soccer
Hand of
jersey, yeah.
Yeah, one of the most famous
Yeah.
moments in soccer. It's in reference to the 1986 Argentina versus England World Cup quarterfinal, where Maradona clearly used his hand to score a goal, but they let it stand. Argentina went on to win that game 2-1. But this was sold in 2022. Greg, how much money do you think it was sold for?
$7 million.
7?
7.4.
He's going to take you because it's 9.3 mil.
The jump on those.
Good job.
And then the adjusted amount would be $11.3 million. Now, here's my favorite item on the list. Number 3.
Something Kobe related?
No.
No.
Close. It's Michael Jordan's 1998 NBA Finals Bulls jersey.
Ooh.
Sold last year in 2023. So this is the last dance jersey.
Okay.
It's the jersey he wore. It's the last one in the last game where he won his last championship, and it was the last playoff game he ever played in. So 2023, you guess now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
20.
20 mil?
Yes.
Greg, what do you think?
I'm going to say 15 mil.
15? Okay, so you're both way over.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you guys a chance to re-guess.
What was your guess?
I said
He
15,
said 15.
and we're both way over here.
12 mil?
Okay.
I'm going to say 10 million.
10.1 million. Greg takes that one, but I'll
Fair.
give you a half point because I... All right.
I'll write that at 1/2.
So we're in the top 2. This one was number 1 for like 2 years,
Okay.
and then the last one like just blows everything out of the water. So keep that in mind as we move down the list. But the number 2 spot is the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle rookie card. So this baseball card had a grade of 9.5, which was the most mint condition of the most coveted card in all of sports memorabilia. Only 2,000 of them exist, and less than 20 have been graded over an 8. So this is like the
Wow.
premier baseball card. You guess first.
And the last one was
Last one was 10.1 mil.
1. I couldn't imagine buying a piece of paper for more than $10
It's
million.
literally a piece of cardboard, and it's outrageous.
Comics have sold for more than 10 mil. I'll say
I
that.
know. It's just that's
Yeah, but
crazy.
there's like stuff. There's like a story at least. I guess there's like stats on these, but
Yeah, but for what, half a season? Or for-
pretty much
Yeah.
his rookie season.
I'm gonna go with $13 million.
13. All right, Bo, what do you think?
16?
16. You are both over,
Okay.
but you said 13.
Yeah.
We said the tiebreaker was going to be for the adjusted value. If you're
Correct.
under, the adjusted value is 13.6.
Okay.
It sold in 2022 for 12.6.
Give him the other half of that point.
Give him the other half of that point. You got a full point. All right, boys. So this is the big one. This is the most expensive sports memorabilia item ever sold.
If
80
you,
mil.
Paul, if you get this right, we tie.
Okay.
Because I have 5, but 2 of them are halves. So it's 4-3. I'm winning.
So we can do this.
So there's a
Paul goes
chance.
first this time, right?
yes.
Okay. So it's the 1932 Babe Ruth called shot jersey. So the called shot happened in Game 3 of the 1932 Yankees-Cubs World Series, where in the 5th inning, Babe Ruth stepped up to bat and just pointed deep to center field and spanked the fuck out of the ball. Crushed it.
Deep
Absolutely.
to,
home run.
deep to center.
23 mil.
Oh. $24.
You're never, you're not gonna believe this, but it's $24.1 million
Yes!
sold this year. We have ourselves a winner. Congratulations.
I'll get you
Greg.
next time.
Well played.
Thank you. What do I get?
You get bragging rights over Paul.
Yes.
You get all 10 of these items. But
For the next 5
How did you
episodes-
get all the items to give them to me?
theft.
For the next 5 episodes, I will allow 1 straight up insult towards me. You're fine.
Well, there you
I have to
go.
think of something good. I don't want to waste it.
Oh, it doesn't happen yet. It happens next episode.
No,
yeah.
I have a week to think of
It's just
something
gonna
good.
have like a
You
thought
got
journal
a
of insults for
full
Paul.
full week to think about it.
It's just like a whole journal of just insults.
Impressive.
All right, that's all I got.
That's all I got. Is
All right. So
What do you
looks
got,
like we're
Paul?
gonna wrap.
that all you got?
Oh, I never come with anything.
Oh,
All right,
good.
well, that's good.
Thanks for
Well,
showing
cool.
up.
Yeah. Thank you for showing up.
You too.
Don't forget to follow us on social media at @grayarea_sports on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. That's it. That's the one. The 3. All of them.
All righty. Well, thanks for joining us. Take it easy.
Hey, producer Paul here. If you have a video that you want Greg and Ray to talk about, discuss, or even overreact to, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much.